Okay guys, so last night I was editing a video about what may be behind the wall, and great timing, so Viv updates whilst I'm at work today. So a lot of the questions asked in the video have been answered, but there is a lot of background included in my video, so I've decided to keep those parts in. Skip towards the end of the video if you're here just for actual footage, or if you're not interested in any of the story behind Sir Viv. Anyway, hope you enjoy. I'm going to pick things up from where I left him in yesterday's video. The confidential documents from 1984 tell us that Cougar Heavy Industries, or KHI, has a proof of concept for Bunker 1, the chrysanthemum. What exactly is a chrysanthemum? Well, it is a type of flower, and as the bunker is under a greenhouse, that makes sense. But further research shows us that in Japan, it is a symbol of the emperor. So it hints that KHI believes there is something really special in here to associate such a highly important symbol with this bunker. Now, the name Cougar, that might ring a bell for some of you.
Cougar, the ship's navigator, daily checked our course to the Amber River.
Yes, he's the ship's navigator mentioned in my previous island lore video. So is this his company? Let's try and pick up some clues from this audio clip.
It was in late December that we discovered the hidden room. Cougar deceived us, but to what end? The door is sealed, and we cannot decipher the code.
Seems pretty self-explanatory, right? But there's one little problem. Who's talking in the audio? It sounds like Dr. Chandler Tallow, which is fine, but how on earth does he know Cougar? Let's assume Cougar was a young navigator, aged 20 back in 1808. That now makes him just shy of 200 years old. But wait, it could just be someone else called Cougar. That is a possibility too. However, one of the developers has dropped a hint that Parma have the ability to control time and space. It is more likely the same Cougar brought to the future. The question to ask now is, what does Cougar know that is so important and would make Parma bring him to the future? Well, that will be revealed soon. So does anybody else know what is behind the wall?
Parma DOE was asked to design 12, and that's what we did. All the crap the chrysanthemum, that had nothing to do with us. You asking me what's behind the wall? Ask KHI. Ask Novelskoy. Why are you jamming me up over this? I don't know.
There is a name you might not recognize, Novelskoy. Who or what is that? Research time. I found this dude here, Gennady Novelskoy. He led the expedition exploring the area of Sakhalin, which I believe to be the island of Sir Viv and the outlet of the Amur River. Bingo! That sounds like our guy. Whatever Cougar discovered, Novelskoy discovered too, around 40 years later. In-game, once you complete the flower puzzle, there is another audio recording.
Second place. Listen well. No power exists that will break the final seal. No key to this lock. What lies within is not meant for mortal eyes.
We haven't heard this voice before, but from the previous clue, it is highly likely to be Cougar, and by the sound of it, he has seen what is inside and does not want any mortal to obtain that power. But what has Cougar seen? What is so powerful? We can find a hint from the Amenonhuko video. The word itself translates to heavenly jeweled spear and was used to create land and churn seas. It is mentioned later multiple times too as Izanagi's great lance, and that is what I believe Cougar has found behind the wall. A weapon of the gods that no mortal should control. Now, whether it is represented as an actual melee weapon or maybe something more interesting, only time will tell. There have been further hints too, with the voice recording found outside the eye bunker in the recent Woods update.
Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, Susanoo, Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, Susanoo, Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, Susanoo.
In Japanese mythology, Susanoo, Amaterasu, and Tsukuyomi are all born from Izanagi, and initially to open the bunker to obtain the stone hammer, you had to press all three buttons, one relating to the storm, one relating to the sun and one to the moon at the same time. As a final clue, it says that Susanoo used this word here as his weapon. I'm not going to try to pronounce it as I'll probably say it totally wrong. And that word translates to a sword. For anyone that has actually gone past the flower room, you'll find the katana there. So that's also another big hint as to what we might expect behind the door. I quickly wanted to take a look at a couple of screenshots from people claiming to have entered the room beyond the wall. This first one looks like it's taken during a stream, which makes it pretty credible, but after a bit of investigation, it turns out this is totally fake. And here's some confirmation. And as far as everyone claiming to have got in, I can't find any videos. Unless there is any video evidence, it's hard to believe. It's a shame though that all these are fake, and now most of you will be wondering if it is even possible to get in. Well, that wall blocking the entrance looks exactly the same as the wall which could be broken in the eye bunker by the stone hammer. A lot of people are waiting for the stone hammer to get added into the main map so we can actually use it against the wall in the chrysanthemum bunker. I believe they are correct and that will be the way to get in. It is highly anticipated to be released sometime this month, as we have been hinted in one of the voice recordings that it was late December. But yeah, until then we wait. I hope you've enjoyed these few videos on Surviv Lore. Again, a massive shout out to the Surviv Leaks server for all the help, and to everyone else that has appreciated these videos. Anyway, see you soon. Peace.
And Kuga, who will not speak to us, but stares in silence at the open seas. Every hour of every day, he is at the fishing vessel's bow, his eyes searching the expanse. I fear he is searching for the spear, for Itsunagi's great lance.
EMFs exceeding maximum safe exposure. Recommend evacuating the chamber immediately.
Negative. Proceeding with the final induction sequence. Release wheel rock on my mark.
Kuga-sama, this is too dangerous.
Release it, Shimizu-kun.
Wheel lock released.
Initiating wheel sequence. I can feel threshold approaching. Are you reading this? Can you see it? Loud in front of me. It is beautiful.
Somewhere new, and I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean.